just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you.
Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you around my garden. I already planted my garden like a month ago. It has been growing like crazy. I have lots of vegetables and lots of flowers around my garden. It's very peaceful, very calming, and just such a beautiful garden. I hope you enjoy it. Before I head out to the garden, I do want to make myself an iced matcha. I love adding some vanilla bean syrup and sometimes brown sugar to my matchas, and then I always top them off with some sweet creamer, and it's so delicious. I always gravitate more towards matcha or tea rather than coffee, but sometimes I like to have a coffee in the morning or in the evening, just depending on the mood. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll slowly chat with you while we are in my garden. That is my little bee pollinator water bowl. And then those are some new radish seeds. I love growing radishes because they are perfect to add to pickled veggies.
I just wanna see your shadow next to mine.
So this is my garden bed. It's one of my larger garden beds here in my small porch. I do live in an apartment on the bottom, so I have a larger area than my old apartment, but I still don't have like a full yard with open space to have a huge garden like I do at my mom's house. But here I have enough space for like pots, my Greenstalk, an herb area, and then my huge garden bench. And in the garden bench I have tons of flowers, radishes. I have 2 tomatoes and 2 peppers. I also have basil, nasturtiums, and chamomile. So I'm growing as much as I can in this bed, but I'm also trying to leave space for my vegetables to grow big and be able to produce a lot for a good harvest at the end of the season.
A pavement with our 2 albums. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand.
So every year when I have my garden, I always have one tomato that grows so tall it's literally like a tree. When I first started my garden in 2023, my yellow pear tomato grew super tall. Last year, one of my cherry tomatoes grew really tall in that bench while we were on the top floor in my last apartment. And now here, this tomato, I don't know exactly which one it is. I think, it's the lemon drop cherry tomato, and that one is growing crazy. And all of these I've grown from seed. But yeah, every year I have one crazy tomato. And then my peppers this year have done amazing. This one I did buy, but the last one that had the flowers on it was a jalapeno. I grow mostly jalapenos because my family eats the most of those, and I love to make cowboy candy with the jalapenos. but the peppers that I grew this year are honestly so amazing as well. They're the biggest peppers I've ever grown from seed, and the best peppers that have done this good since being planted outside. So it's just been a really great garden season so far. Like I said, everything has been outside for a month or maybe a little longer, but everything is growing so well, and they're starting to put on flowers, which will soon turn into the vegetables.
On a new degree, maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Now over here in this area is my herb garden. I have different mints, I have chives and onions, I have some chamomile for tea, and then I have like rosemary and thyme. I had sage, but the sage ended up dying. But this is just like my little herb area. Things are growing super well. I've had that orange mint for 3 years, maybe 2 years, but I do have one at my mom's house. And then the rosemary I bought all new this year, same with the thyme. Unfortunately, it all died over the winter. And then this is just some regular mint. I also bought that this year. It's doing great. I honestly need to harvest everything. And then I have different types of thyme. I have oregano. Some of the oregano and thyme I did grow from seed, but they're just like little babies. And then I also have like chocolate mint, and then I have a few different types of rosemaries. And then I also have a couple of different mints. So I also have like spearmint or peppermint, whichever the one is. And like I said, I need a harvest from all of them, which hopefully I'll get to over the weekend.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes or an hour or two. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
Greenstalk. My Greenstalk has changed a little bit. So in the beginning of the spring season, I had peas, I still have beans, and then I also had like lettuce, different types of lettuce, arugula, kale, spinach, all throughout it with the strawberries and flowers. But since now all the lettuce bolted and I took it out. Same with the peas, because the peas were done producing and they were just starting to die back. I filled it up with zinnias and all different types of flowers. The beans, as you can see, are still in the Greenstalk. And they are still trying to produce. Hopefully I get a good abundance of beans. This year with my peas, I've never had a successful year with growing peas, and this year has been very successful, so I'm hoping for the same thing from the beans. But I think the Greenstalk is turning out beautiful. I'm so excited for the years with all of the strawberries. I'm glad that I put them in the Greenstalk. And then I love always doing lettuce in the Greenstalk, but now I'm just gonna continue filling it up with flowers to finish off the garden season. Now I am going to finish off the garden by watering it. I didn't record it, but I did fertilize, and that is also why I am watering. But I have these fertilizer bags. I'm not sure what they are. In the next video, I'll try to remember to show you all. But it's like a blue bag and a brown bag, and there's like bone meal in them, and also like worm compost and all this stuff. But the brown bag is like you fertilize your plants when they're starting to bloom, when they have flowers on them, so that the flowers can turn into vegetables. And then the blue bag is for when you want them to become more luscious and green and bushy before they have vegetables on them. So like the blue one is great for like flowers and chamomile and basil, lettuces, corn, stuff like that, where the brown bag is good for like all of the vegetables, because it's supposed to give you more of an abundance. So hopefully the fertilizer works. This is my first year using this fertilizer, but yeah, so I just wanted to water my plants to break up that fertilizer and get it in the soil so that it will start doing some magic. I hope it works out. My plants already look so great and they're already doing amazing. They really didn't need fertilizer, but I'm trying to be a better gardener, and fertilizing your plants is like a normal thing. So I'm trying to incorporate that. There might be a photo somewhere, like footage of the fertilizers in this video somewhere. It's like down on the ground next to these pots, like where the bench is, and it's a blue and brown bag. I'm not sure if it's in here, but it could be. So if you are curious, you can look that up. You can look for it, but I'll try to include it in my next video.
In the morning, when you walk away, my heart drops to the floor. They said it would get easier, but I don't know who for. Days move faster now, I swear. I can feel them slip away. But some things last forever, the love that never fades. It's easy to make promises for the young and free, but you kept every word you said, and you stayed true to me. We lean into the great beyond. There's more love yet to make, 'cause some things last forever, but love it never fades. Slowly as his mind lost more every day. Quietly she walked beside and tended in her way. Now the bed he built for two is cold, but her memories have stayed. Because some things last forever, the love that never fades. Dishes and tears, I'm standing here. I know it sounds cliche. A blanket of this history covers me today. In between the bliss and underneath the ache, in the tenderness, a single thread remains. It's deeper than a sentiment, it's a fierce and holy rage. Some things last forever, but love it never fades.
Well, while I finish up watering my plants, I hope that you enjoyed the rest of the video. It was such a beautiful day when I was out here. It was a good 75 degrees. My son and I and my dog were out here all day long, and we ended up finishing up school outside and just enjoying it all. So it was such a beautiful day. My plants enjoyed it, we enjoyed it, my dog enjoyed it, everything. But I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got the calmness and the peacefulness from it. My garden is just such an oasis. I love it. We are just like in this beautiful, luscious green area of my house, and I just love it. My house definitely does stand out, well, my porch, out of everybody else's, because I have like a gate around my porch, and I have so many pots, and my garden is just ginormous. It's crazy for an apartment, but I do get lots of compliments, and it always means so much to me. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed today's video and got what you needed out of it. I sure do love my garden, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I know I've said that multiple times. But I will see you all again next time. Like I said, in the next video, I'll try to include the fertilizers. But anyways, if you are new here, hello, welcome. I hope that you enjoyed today's video and you stay around. Don't forget to chat with me down in the comments. I love to chat with you all. But you can also follow my Instagram, our.little.bloom. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye, friends.
Love it never fades.